Okay, round two. We're back for some more Netrunner.
Feel free to start, guys.
And so, another round, another opponent. So we enter Alex on the round there with his fancy yellow Jackson Howard mat. Alex came along with Dan, which we'll see later, out of town. So they're enjoying the kind of weird and wacky kind of Shropshire meta. There was no RP or near a hub this evening. I guess that's just the way it is. We just want to try things. So yeah, of course, it's myself on the left. I'm playing Kate. I'm running, and Alex is playing Weyland Gargarin, the ID where you have to access a card in remote, you have to pay a credit. Okay, so Alex is not a fan of the hand, so going for mulligan. I think I seem just about content with it, so I'm going to keep mine.
Maybe you just ride out a couple turns. It might be okay. There you go. Yeah, go for it. Start when you're good.
Oh, and immediately you can see a Cronus project there. Have to be wary of losing the levy, of course. Prepay Kate. Okay, yeah, an ice over R&D, ice over HQ, and hedge fund. Yes, classic opening. Ice, ice, baby.
I'm gonna
Draw first click. Always fine. It's good to draw early if you can draw.
let's run R&D, please.
Yeah, so just gonna test the servers, have a look. Running RD, and yep, see an ice wall, so that's fine. We'll bounce off that. Third, yep, let's get prepaid out, and SMC, pretty standard stuff. Not missing a short gamble, but we'll survive. Looks like I've got a Plascrete in my opening hand. Probably why I decided to keep it. Probably expecting the kill if I am bold enough to steal an agenda and find myself low on credits. In comes the mid-seasons. Very popular play. Okay, yeah, drawing. So Alex has set up a new remote and iced it up. I'm looking for something, so draw and draw.
I'm going to draw Astrolabe for 0.
Astrolabe goes in for free. Expecting there to be quite a few remotes in Gargarin, so happy to see that early. And I'm just going to take one. Didn't feel like running on the last click. Okay, it's a Jackson remote. So Alex is going to use Jackson to draw 2. Looks like he's got a bit of ice, fair bit of ice in hand. It's not too bad. Paying 1 to ice up R&D some more. And the second one to ice up HQ. So shoring up the centrals.
Yeah, I'm going to draw.
And then looking to square it. I haven't played much against Gargarin, so I'm not too sure what to expect. Obviously, Quinn's has famously done well with his Gargarin deck, so it's very tempting to emulate what he has done. I'm getting out a Data Sucker. And I'm going to dirty laundry the archives, yeah. Just don't feel I've got enough money to pop the SMC and deal with whatever. So yeah, I'll take a Data Sucker and I guess a net 4. So I've only paid 1 for the dirty laundry, thanks to good old prepaid. Okay, so Alex is digging. I wonder if he's just looking for a bit of economy. Oh, yeah. And an ice over archives. I think that was a Grim. My eyes do deceive me. And just taking 1. And that's to discard. Yeah, Grim and the high strength sentry. Gonna ruin my day if it is indeed Grim. Just drawn up into the Atman. I think I've got another dirty laundry in hand. drawing. I think I want to see a bit more economy, so I think I've got a sure gamble there. So that's worth 5 to me. Yeah, obviously not impressed with what we've got here. Yeah, so I'm going to sure gamble third click for 5. Obviously getting the discount with prepaid. And yep, last one. Let's get the Plascrete installed. Now I can feel a bit more comfortable running now. I'm wary of triggering the successful runs for your sea sources, or indeed stealing the agendas for the mid-seasons. Okay, so this has to be the start of a scoring remote here for Alex. Usually Jackson doesn't need that kind of protection. But probably when the time's right, the agenda will go in. I've just drawn another short gamble, so in the money. Unfortunately, I could really do with something else. I've just drawn onto the Parasite. That might not be too bad. The Ice Wall is low strength. I was hoping to see something. Perhaps I'm waiting for my Mimic.
I'm going to short gamble.
Yeah, third click, short gamble for another 5. So it's got a bit of money there. Easily double figures in credits now. And what have I brought to the front? If I'm just looking at the Parasite there.
Yeah, I'm going to install the
Oh no, okay, to get the Yogg. I think I've only got 1 Yogg in the deck, so feeling like I've got to play it out. I can't SMC it out. No point clone chipping it. Well, discarding it to only clone chip it back. Might as well try and save those for things like your ladies, your parasites. So yeah, let's get the Yogg. So Yogg there and an SMC to get something else. So I might attempt a run at R&D. Have a look what's going on. Alex is drawing some more. Oh, and a new remote. So I'll get my Astrolabe draw. And Alex is discarding some more. So it's got to be 1 or 2 goodies in archives. Is it worth running? $12 credits I have to Alex's 8.
Oh, sorry, I've got 6 cards here. That's really bad.
Oh, and
Apologies.
it's bad. I thought I had too many cards in hand, and we've just seen it. I got the extra draw from the Astrolabe. So I just remember, oh yes, I got the extra draw, so I should have 6 in hand. It's absolutely fine. We'll continue. I think I saw Maker's Eye in hand, so I think maybe just a normal.
We got Atman here.
And yeah, I've kind of shown that I've got Atman in hand.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I'd...
Could be dangerous.
That's my bad. Okay, let's...
Yeah, I think a test against R&D, so we can find out what the other ice is, and then can feel good about following up with a Maker's Eye. Got the credits, so...
to dirty laundry the archives.
Dirty Laundry the Archives, here we go. So what was that piece of ice?
What's that? Caduceus, okay.
Caduceus, I hear myself say.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Okay, yeah, strength 3 sentry. So I'm going to pop the SMC for 2, and I'm going to install the Mimic for 2, getting the discount thanks to Kate. Yeah, so not Grim, it's Caduceus, so I'm happy to have to see a sentry I can handle. Yeah, and then paying the 2 to break with the Mimic. And I'm expecting a Jackson trigger here. I think I've got about 5 or so cards face down.
And then I'm going to pay 1 and 1.
Yeah, so there goes the 2 with the Mimic. And yeah, we're going to use Jackson. I'm just going to give myself the Data Sucker token there. Can we see what... So I think he's going to take 2 face downs and a hedge fund, so let's have a look. So I think I see...
That's everything in archives. Okay.
Yeah, there's a Scorched Earth there, I believe.
For now. Okay, I'll come out.
And then when I come out, I get 5. So I think I'm just about broke even with that run, but it's good information. And I've now got the Mimic out, so can't complain too much. A cut.
Thank you.
And I think I've got a Lady in hand as well there, so might be tempted to try and...
Let's pay 2 to...
2, I'm going to Parasite the Ice Wall.
And number 4, let's run R&D.
And 4, I'm running... Yeah, so I'm thinking if it's a barrier, I can just bounce off.
Lapdog. Oh, my days. Okay, hang on. Trash install piece of hardware. Trash. It's a trap, so I...
Ah, okay, and Alex has res the Lab Dog. New trap piece of ice. Actually, we're just double checking it, but actually the subroutine says the runner trashes a subroutine.
Okay, 1 second, let me... I'll...
The trashes subroutine, trashes a piece of hardware, so I get to choose. I think Blastoise obviously way too valuable against Weyland. Prepaid, I don't want to go, so I'll get rid of the Astrolabe. I've got another one. And then Labdog goes. Spend 1 Data Sucker with Parasite, and then I'll get a free access, and I believe it's an agenda. Boom. It's a cleaners, 3 points. And that was last click. And Alex reses a pad. And actually he's down to 2 credits, so a bit broke here. I should probably possibly have a note at the time, but he's probably can't res the HQ ice. I'm not sure if there's any goodies there. Piece of ice goes down onto R&D and clicking for 2. So again, it might be worth just having a go against R&D. Again, don't have the Lady yet, but barriers tend not to hurt, so we're happy to bounce off them. And if it's an Eli, I get to click through. Whoa. Still getting access. Yeah, we're probably expecting ice. We've seen some ice walls. Might be a curtain wall or 2 in here. Firewall. Hadrian's. Firewall, I think, costs 5. Hadrian's obviously costs more, so... Oh, but I'm not even going to take any chances. I'm going to install Lady for free, get my discount. And I think I'm going to run R&D. Oh, and it's a Quandary. Okay, so Yogg breaks that for 0, which we're happy to do. And I see another piece of ice there. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, I know the Quandary is quite cheap, but it's effectively a blank card against Yogg. I'm not too sure it was even worth the click. And then I think the 1 to res. Because it's only going to make subsequent ice more expensive. But now we pass the turn. 1 coming in from the pad. So that would 4 to trash, but it's an extra 1 for me to access. So it's 5 to trash. So I don't feel like doing that. So I pretty much give the remotes a pretty wide berth. Yeah, so ice going on R&D and taking 2. So slowly building up. And again, with the Yogg being 0, I think it's a bit low on funds, but got the Data Sucker tokens, so any kind of high strength sentry theory we'll be able to sort out. 1, and I think I'm doing, the Maker's Eye. Let's try and strike again while he's low. So he opts for no res on the ice. I break the Quandary for 0. Grab myself a Data Sucker. I was considering something to trash. Card 2, card 3. I think that was a capital investors. So the Weyland assets, click, take 2. I think I'm happy to leave those. And then, yeah, I'll install Symmetrical Visage, the baby, and we'll do a draw. Gaining credit back, and I think we'll just do another draw. So I think now we just look for a bit more economy, possibly R&D interfaces. But it's so currently 3 points to 0, and I've got my I have my full rig out. Obviously, it's a bit sad to lose the Astrolabe, but it's looking okay. Okay, card into the remote with the 2 ice, and just taking 2. Okay, so I'm guessing Alex can't afford the ice over R&D just yet. He might have managed to earn enough. I think that was a levy in hand. Just going to do a normal draw. Drawing again. I'm not sure what's in my hand, but it's always just padding. And yeah, I'll get a clone chip for 0. So what have we got? We've got a scavenge.
Yeah, so a day sucker and a scavenge.
Yeah, so an extra date sucker and scavenge. It's fine. 1 off the pad for Alex. And a mandatory draw. So up to 8 credits now. Oh, and he's just going to score the Kronos. Okay, so I lose there. It's not too bad. I think I've lost a couple of dirty laundries, a parasite, but could be a lot worse. So
Yeah.
obviously the clone chip can't do anything now, but that's fine. That's fine. And so Alex goes up to a point. So drawing, I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but I'm obviously not finding it. I'm drawing a bit like a maniac here.
Third, let's run R&D.
Yeah, so third R&D, we're just going to test R&D. Again, I don't think you can afford it, so Yogg breaks for 0, grab myself another sucker.
That's fine.
See a card, I think. That might be the capital investors.
I'm going to play...
And so yeah, a net ready eyes. Okay, and then I'll inflict myself 2 meat damage. So lose a legwork, that's a bit of a hit. And a lady again. See it? It's the only legwork I've got on the deck. So it's a bit sad to see that go. I think we were possibly tempted by the legwork run, but now we've got the net ready eyes, so any horrible strength 4 sentries, your Ichis, we'll deal with. Again, the Lotus Fields are now blank. New remote, but unfortunately can't get a free draw. And advancing 1. Okay, so advanceable piece of ice, so it's got to be some kind of barrier. So drawing, I think I've got a short gamble there. Really would like to see some more prepaids.
2, I'm going to short gamble.
Short gamble, yep. So I'll take 5. Again, thanks to the prepaid discount. Got an RD interface.
I'm going to draw.
And I think I've just drawn into another net ready eyes, which is fine. Wow, drawing again.
Yeah, I'm going to start the...
Yeah, and so get rid of net ready eyes. Okay. So I think I'm giving Alex an opportunity to recover here. And yeah, so he's res the capital investors for 2, and then he's going to click twice. Give himself a net 2. Hang on. I think we got an extra click there. I think res for 2. Oh no, it's like res for 2. Sorry. Click gain 2. Click gain 2. Advance the ice. No, that's absolutely fine.
Second,
It's just not
store R&D.
R&D interface. And yeah, let's run R&D. That's why you installed it, right?
Let's run R&D. I will net ready the mimic.
So net ready the mimic. So
Yeah, I couldn't be sure. So it only cost you 3, didn't it? So what's that?
so it's one of the space ice.
Code gate. Okay.
It's a Kogate, I believe.
Yeah, it's really horrible, isn't it? What's resolve? Oh, okay, so you just keep
No.
it out.
Is that right? Or is it the one that trashes a program?
Yeah, if I spend 4 of these bad boys, so I'll lower the strength, break it with Yog.
Okay, yeah, so I spend enough suckers to bring it down to Yog strength, and then I'll break it for 0, break the quantity for 0, and I'll see 2 cards. And score, high risk investment, another 3 points. I think that's possibly a snatch and grab. But yeah, I've exhausted a lot of data suckers there on the big Kogate. I think it's strength 7. I'm going to Akamatsu Mem Chip for 0. I think that's more just to get out of my hand. No, it would have been for 1, because I've already paid. I already got the discount for R&D interface. Not sure I paid for that. I have to rewind. Yeah, not sure why I installed that. I guess I'm at maximum, so I think I'm just preparing to bring in a parasite, most likely. And yeah, I think Alex is just going to hit the investors.
I'll baby draw.
First click draw. Have you seen another astrolabe? Going to draw again. I've been doing a lot of drawing. Maybe Proco would have been better. I just don't like the 5 cost install.
Paying that 1 to parasite.
Yep, so Parasite goes on. So very single focused in my line of attack. It's R&D or nothing. Obviously lost the legwork. But don't feel like paying money to check remotes right now.
Oh, well, I can make it 6 with everything.
Okay, so I think we were just talking about when I'm able to next break
I need to drop the strength to 0.
break that, but yeah, so kind of net ready the Yog to boost it up to strength 4 and bring the suckers down. Parasite will come in with 1, so I think I can break it next turn, but I think we're talking about when the ice gets destroyed, and that's going to be a few more turns. So Alex puts another rung. So he pays 2, but actually he's going to click the investors twice. So okay, yep, Parasite gets a single, excuse me, a single token to start. We're going to hit the baby. Sorry, go to the baby, see the baby. Best you don't hit the baby. It's terrible. Drawn into a diesel. I think I've got a dirty laundry as well. I've got SMC, which is kind of a bit of a waste right now, so I'll probably ditch that. Just having a look at what. Just checking, I think it's just a single face down in archives. Yeah, so prepaid, so I think let's get the prepaid installed. Haven't seen a single lucky find yet, but still doing okay money wise. Obviously using Yog on the R&Dis means I have not had to spend a great amount for accesses, which is always nice. Yep, so third click, second prepaid. I think I'm just going to take 1 and ditch in the SMC. It's not doing me anything there. And yep, So 1 in onto the pad. Alex sees a Crisium grid, I believe. So obviously we'll turn... Oh. So it's going over Archives there. I think we've got a Crisium grid over or behind R&D. So he'll turn off Maker's Eye with the extra cards, but R&D interface is not reliant on successful runs. So it's whenever you access R&D, access 1 additional. So
First click, I'm gonna diesel.
So knowing that, it's got to be Crisium, I'm thinking to myself, so I'm going to go in with a regular access, clear it out, and then hopefully hit it with a Maker's Eye. Diesel, always good.
I'm gonna diesel again.
Go Diesel again, because the draws have been pretty sucky.
3.
And yeah, I think I've got a lucky find there, so I think
3, 4. I'm gonna find.
lucky find for 8, thanks to the prepaid discounts.
Yeah, I got some money.
So good 10, 14, 16, 18 credits there.
1, 2.
Need to get rid of a few things.
Was it diesel, Ant-Man, and Service?
Yeah, so Diesel,
Yeah.
Batman, and I think that was the Net Ready Eyes. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's 6-1. Parasite's getting to the point now where I think I'm going to start running R&D. Another new remote. Cursing that lab dog for running away with my Astrolabe. I don't know. One of those remotes is a Jackson, so Alex digging a bit here. And hedge fund. Okay, so I think he's got 20 plus credits there now, so it's looking alright. I think he's got a Jackson in hand.
Okay. Get those guys back.
Okay, so Parasite's got 3 tokens now. So I think that strength 7 is now... What, strength? That's strength 4. So it's in the net ready Yogg range. So I think it's time to do some running. I think I've got a dirty laundry in hand, so I feel with the credits and the full rig I feel pretty confident I should be able to take on. Oh no, I'm just going straight up Maker's Eye. Why wait? What's that? That's a Caduceus.
I was going to name him, but it's irrelevant now. It's the same thing. Sorry. Got my net ready thing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 2.
So 2 for the Caduceus.
Yogg is strength 3. That's currently strength 4. So if I spend a sucker... And then
So it's not quite there, but I guess I got impatient. So spend a sucker to drop it down. And
Crisium grid, okay, so...
yeah, he's going to res the Crisium grid. So I don't get the additional card access from Maker's Eye, but still get the R&D one. So I'll still...
No, you're right. I don't get any sucker. I don't get the extra cards there, but I do get...
Yeah, so just clarifying that the R&D interface isn't conditional on successful runs. So yeah, we'll see the cards first. So there's 1, 2. That's an Ash. I think I definitely want to get rid of that.
Yeah, I'll trash that for free.
So trash the Ash.
And then I'll also...
And yeah, I'll spend 5 for the Crisium. Just get rid of that.
Let's do a baby draw.
So click 2, we're going to draw.
Let's do another draw.
Drawing again. I think we've got another clone chip, perhaps. So I'm not sure. I'm probably just looking for economy, but and oh, there's an Astrolabe. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So just in case Alex feels like. Okay, yeah, and res is the second pad, and so the first pad pays for the second. So his money needle doesn't move at all. I think I'm just having a quick look for like same old things. Maybe a good time to same old thing the Same old thing, good old Maker's Eye? Yeah, same old, good old. Okay, so what is Alex thinking here? So, I don't know if he has any agendas in hand. Oh, that's a new remote, so I'll grab a card. So an install and advance on the piece of ice. So probably some more space ice, but not protecting anything, so not too bothered. Parasite takes up to 4 tokens. So I think if I run again, I should be able to spend suckers to get rid of that ice altogether. Plus, and that way freeing my Parasite. I believe I'm running two in the deck. I think it's more the oh yeah, and a second R&D interface goes in. 2, same old thing. And 3 and 4 straight away. Boom. We're going to go Maker's Eye to see 5 cards. So 2 for the Caduceus. So I'm not going to spend suckers this time. I'm hoping I can just claim the win here. So score, and that's the game. Yeah, it is only 1 pointer, but it's all that's required. Oh, and there was I think there was some more in there as well, and the punitive as well. So yeah, that was got the rig set up and didn't fall foul to any high sentry traps, which of course the deck is a little sensitive too. Obviously there's the Atman there, but no, we managed to do that. So a win. So Kate doing the job, winning her second game of the evening. Yeah, so stick around for game 2. We'll swap sides. Catch you then.